Hey, this is Silicon Fist, and this is the Cassiopaeans. July 4th, 1998. Frank, Ark, and Laura. Hello.
Hello.
And who do we have with us this evening?
Higura.
And where do you transmit from?
Cassiopaea.
I'm trying to write down some things about cosmology. I have some questions mainly about the coming events. First, there was the story about the sun's companion brown star, which is apparently approaching the solar system. And I'd like to know, if possible, the details of its orbit. That is, how far it is, what is its speed, and when will it first be seen. So, can we know it? And about the orbit, how close will it come?
Flat elliptical.
But how close will it come?
Distance depends upon other factors, such as intersecting orbit of locator of witness.
What is the closest it would come to Earth?
Solar system.
Yes, but which part of the solar system? We have 9 planets. Which one?
I understand that this brown star will enter the Oort cloud.
I think it said that it just brushes against it and the gravity disturbs it.
Passes through Oort cloud on orbital journey. Already has done this on its way in.
You mean it's already entered the Oort cloud?
Has passed through.
So it will not approach.
Oort cloud is located on outer perimeter orbital plane at distance of approximately average distance of 510 billion miles.
Well, 510 billion miles gives us some time. And what we want to know, this Oort cloud is around the solar system, so this brown star, once it passes through, well, it might be already in the solar system, or no, it could have passed through and may not come closer. Is it coming closer or not?
Solar system, in concert with mother star, is revolving around companion star, a brown star.
So that means the mass of the companion star is much
Less.
less?
They are moving in tandem with another along a flat elliptical orbital plane. Outer reaches of solar system are breached by passage of brown companion, thus explaining anomalies recently discovered regarding outer planets and their moons.
But I understand that the distance between the sun and this brown star is changing with time. The elliptical orbit means there's a perihelion and an aphelion. What is the closest distance between this brown star and the sun? Is it 1 light year or less or more?
Less, much less. Distance of closest passage roughly corresponds to the distance of the orbit of Pluto from Sun.
Okay, now this closest pass, is this something that is going to happen?
Yes.
And is it going to happen within the next 6 to 18 years?
0 to 14.
Okay, that's it. I have some idea about this now. Now, I understand that either by chance or by accident, 2 things are going to happen at essentially the same time. That is the passing of this brown star and this comet cluster. These are 2 different things.
Yes, different but related.
Is there a comet cluster that was knocked into some kind of orbit on its own that continues to orbit?
Yes.
And in addition to that comet cluster, there are also additional comets that are going to get whacked into the solar system by passing this brown star?
Yes.
So I understand that the main disaster is going to come from this comet cluster.
Disasters involve cycles in the human experiential cycle, which corresponds to the passage of comet cluster.
I understand that this comet cluster is cyclical and comes every 3,600 years. I want to know something about the shape of this comet cluster. I can hardly imagine.
Shape is variable. Effect depends on closeness of passage.
So it could be spread out, or what we're asking at some point is where it will come from. The answer was that we were supposed to look at a spirograph?
Yes.
Now, a spirograph suggests that the comets will not come from one direction, but from many directions at once. Is that correct?
Very good.
They will come from many directions?
But initial visibility presents a single solid body.
So, do we know what the distance to this body is at present?
I suggest you keep your eyes open.
Okay, well, I'm trying to keep my eyes open.
Did you catch the significance of the answer regarding timetable of cluster and brown star? Human cycle mirrors cycle of catastrophe. Earth benefits in form of periodic cleansing. Time to start paying attention to the signs. They are escalating. They can even be felt by you and others if you pay attention.